live from New York. It's the Tortoise Guy. Okay. Hey, everybody. So, my name's Kevin, and over here we got the TortoiseLand sidekick. Okay, that's right. Okay. Then we got another sidekick over here. What's his name? Well, you can't see him, but his name is Rocky. You ready? Hey, so we are live streaming from the FJ Cruiser, but guess what? We will be in TortoiseLand in 60 seconds. Okay. Now, don't worry. I have the phone on its cradle here. Also having breakfast. So we're rushing to get back. Okay, and we have a lot of stuff to tell you. A lot of cool things happening, okay, at TortoiseLand, and one of the cool things is a really crazy story. Now, we've had a really good story. If you hadn't seen it, with Isabel. Now, Isabel is one of our volunteers, right? And we have a tortoise goes by the name of Juicy. And Juicy has a big problem, okay? Juicy has trouble with his tail and prolapse. I bring it up because if you haven't seen the videos, they're super popular with over almost 2,000 views, okay? So check that out and walk us through how to feed, basically how to feed a tortoise that won't eat, okay? Little Juicy, please say your prayers because he is just a fighter. By syringe feeding, okay? By syringe feeding Juicy. And it's become a very popular series of videos. Maria Stubbs. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all okay. Hi, Marie Stubbs. So that's Rocky, you guys. Rocky is blocking the way. Hi, Rocky. That's right. So let's see. Whoops. Okay. Hey, come. Okay. Where you go? Hey, come on, Rocky. Get over there. Go over there. Over there. Okay. All right. So guess what? Hold on, everybody. Hi, Marie Stubbs is there. Okay. Marie Stubbs lives in England, and Marie. Like I said, you are an incredible supporter of TortoiseLand. Marie supports us not only by being on the live streams and reaching out and all that, but also financially. She is amazing. You know, all the donations that come into us are tax deductible, and we need to raise $10,000, everybody, by December 31st. It's crucial to TortoiseLand continuing. Okay, so I hate to ask for money all the time, but the work we do is pretty great, and without your support, everybody. So if you ever watch our live streams, hi Rocky, come here. If you ever watch our live streams, Rocky, okay, can I please get in we're at TortoiseLand now, okay, hi Rocky, okay. So, come on, ready for this, Rock? Come on, what do you say? Come on. Ready? Come on, there you go, go again. Okay, so if you ever watched our live streams or our videos, then please, consider dropping a buck. It's real simple. Go to GoFundMe /TortoiseLand. That's the easy way. Or you can PayPal us /TortoiseLand. Or you can go, we like this really good. We like PayPal direct because that's direct. PayPal /TortoiseLand. We also love Zelle because that's direct into our bank account as well. So Zelle, if you like, I like Zelle. Instead of the phone number, which you can get by Google Mapsing TortoiseLand, you get that information. So, but you can Zelle, not to my phone number, but to this email address, tortoiseguyKevin@gmail.com. Queen of Needles is there. Hi, Sarah. Queen of Needles has come aboard. Forgive my grilled cheese sandwich. All right. So, let's go. Hey, can you get the two doggies? Come on. Okay. So, we got our doggies. Come on, Tiger. Come on. There's beautiful Tiger. Come on, honey. Let's go. Beautiful Tiger. Hi, Tiger. There you go. And, of course, Piper. Piper's now 13 years old, okay? Come on, baby girl. She needs a lot of help. Hi, honey. Right? She needs a lot of help. Hi, girl. Okay? Okay. And you guys know that our animals are our kids, right? Our animals are our kids. Hey, Piper. Hey, let's go in the house. What do you say? Okay? Come on. Let's go in. Okay. So, we're about to go in to TortoiseLand. Wave. Hello, Wade. How you doing? Hey, it's great to see everybody. All right. So listen, we have some big surprises going on at TortoiseLand. Oh, look at all these hibiscus flowers for the tortoises. I don't know a single tortoise that doesn't love hibiscus flowers. Now we're gonna go in and see. We have a few new tortoises, okay, and take a look at what's happening, okay? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna eat one more bite of my sandwich. Okay. All right. So check this out, everybody. We now have two, okay, different companies working with us, okay? Here's the key. Working with us, providing us with the most amazing adults with disabilities, okay? Okay, Marie, did you get a chance to watch the video? Just put the video out this morning, maybe no more than 45 minutes ago, about the story of the two baby African sulcatas, okay? Okay, that almost got killed, split second away from getting killed and carried off by a giant hawk. Did any of you happen to catch that story? You know, if you didn't, hello, Kevin, and Wade, how you been, everybody? Queen of Needles, how you been? With the hawk, yes, I did. Marie's off the hook because all you are hook. Anybody who comes on and you say who you are, and it's so beautiful to have beautiful friends from all over the world come aboard, okay? Come aboard and tell us who you are, where you are. Hey, check out everybody, say hi to Milka. Here we go. Hey, Milka. Okay? So, all right. That's right. So a Milka is indispensable, right, Joe? Pretty much. You know that's true, okay? And we're working on the t-shirts, everybody, and we have them, okay? We're just trying to get them. They were so lucky, the little ones. That's right. So we have t-shirts and stuff and hats, but it takes it's been confounding how to get that merch and find a merch, to properly do it. But listen, let me show you this. We got some cool stuff. You ready for this? Bumps and Turbo, really lucky. Bumps and wow, you even know their names, everybody. It's right. Hi, Amilcar.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's Amilcar, right?
Amilcar. Yeah.
You say it, right? What is it? How do I pronounce it? What? Hold on. You know I got the Boston accent.
Amilcar.
Amilcar, that's right. Okay, so Amilcar, right? How long you been with us now?
Oh, probably 2 years.
2 years, right? Yeah. So he knows lots and lots, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and without this guy, all right, without this guy, there is no this guy, because it's
no TortoiseLand, and we have to help each other for donations.
That's right, okay, everybody, because we have a goal. I'm just going to tell you, by December 31st, right, we have to raise $10,000. So now's the time if you ever thought about donating. Now, check this out. Really cool stuff. You ready? Okay, here we go. So now we have two groups of volunteers, right, we work with every day, Monday through Friday. Check it out. We are working on the brand new part of TortoiseLand, right, Milka?
Yeah.
You ready for this, you guys? 1, 2, Donna's here. Hi, Donna. Donna, your box turtle's doing great. Did we just get another box turtle in? Box turtle. Oh, we're going to get one next Saturday. Get a kick. 40 years old.
Yep.
Box turtle, 40 years old, coming in, okay? Yeah. Also, a woman yesterday found a baby desert tortoise. Now, you don't hear about that very often. Baby desert tortoise, right? She found it. And going over the road, she said, about to go on the road, okay? And that's coming in. The little kid's coming in today. But if you haven't seen the video, look for giant hawk almost kills two African sulcatas, okay? That's the video dropping right now. Now, check this out, everybody. Look at this, okay? Yeah. All right. So, look at this, okay? This is the entryway now to the new TortoiseLand, okay? Yeah. The new section of TortoiseLand, right? Okay, look at this, everybody. So this is going to be where we're going to have our amphibians, okay? This is where the toads are going to be, and maybe some box turtles. Okay? So we're going to put netting up here, okay? Yeah. Waterfall is working, going to be working, right? Yeah. Okay, so obviously we got to put some mesh in here, right? To keep the toads in, and the other critters out. right? Okay, so that's coming on, okay? And guess what? That's again where we could use your help. We could use the donation. Okay, let's see. Are we back, everybody? Are we back? Are we back, everybody? Are we back? Right? We're not back. Wait. Ah, okay, we're back. Okay, now you need to stay on that live stream. Stay on the live stream.
Okay.
Okay, volume up, please. Okay, everybody. Okay. Hey, Shanty's there. So, just put your arm down a little bit. Okay, volume down a little bit. Right here. Okay. All right. Say it. We froze. Okay. Yay, we're back. Yes. Okay. So everybody, we figured something out. Okay. Here's what we figured out. So Amilcar has Tortoise Guy. Show him. Okay, so he has the live stream up, right? So if it freezes, you're gonna tell us, or you're gonna tell me, okay? Because we're out in the front of TortoiseLand, okay? So you guys, if soon as it freezes, please tell me it froze. If it unfreezes, I think I have a new technique of how to unfreeze it, okay? Thank you for your patience. I see you now, right on, Donna. Okay, check this out, everybody. Check this out. Here is the all. See if it comes back. There it is, okay? Okay, everybody, I now have a technique for unfreezing it, okay? And part of it is not going too far away from the Wi-Fi signal, okay? So here we go. Now, we have a lot of volunteers now, 2 groups, okay? We have about 12, a dozen or 15 volunteers from Adults with Disability programs, okay? So guess what? We've been busy, okay? We've been busy. Ready for this? We've been busy. Check this out, okay? We have different areas now, different sections of our TortoiseLand. I like to call it TortoiseLand East, okay? So look over here. This guy here is Freeway. See him? Now it's cold out, so Freeway. Hey, you want to pick up Freeway? Milka? You want to put that guy down, pointing towards me so I can see, okay? We're going to show you, everybody, some of our tortoises, okay? Now, one of which, yes, it's not cold out, but it is cool, okay? And we're in the process of getting heat mats for these guys. Now, check this out, right? This guy, name is what? Freeway, okay? And he's named Freeway because he was found on the freeway, okay? The 101 exit at the Hollywood, okay? And video, let's see. Are you guys getting the video? Okay, let's see. I just got Wade saying video. I can, on our live stream, we can see it here. Now listen, here's the thing. If it freezes and it's more than like a minute or 2, then we're gonna jump off this. We're gonna create a new live stream and just come right back on. And then I'm gonna leave this front area, okay? Okay, check it out. Hi, Shanty. How you doing? Shanty Simon is just is awesome, as well as Wade, as Donna, and Sarah, and Marie, and everybody, okay? There's a lot of people coming on board. Please tell us who you are, where you're from. Do you have a tortoise or not? Do you have questions for us? So who is up for adoption? Right here, okay? So want to turn sideways, turn him sideways so we can see him? Look at this, okay? So this is Freeway. See that? Freeway, okay? Freeway was found coming off the Hollywood freeway, okay? And a wonderful Good Samaritan stopped traffic and saved this guy's life, okay? And we thought and we hoped, go ahead, turn him back around. We thought and we hoped that the owner, right? That the owner was going to claim him, okay? Put it out on the neighborhood apps, you know, but nobody's claimed him, okay? And we're sad about that because he had a sticker on top of him as well. Now it didn't have his name or anything, but it was like a I like hiking sticker. Yeah. So, you know, we really have high hopes that the owner was going to come, but that hasn't happened, right? Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and put the kid down? Yeah, you can put him over here. Why don't you put him over here? Right? We let these guys, kind of roam around, right? Okay, there's Freeway. Now, okay, we have some, look at this, everybody. So these are the areas, look at this. So our volunteers, right, are painting the town red here, okay? We have pens for them. And we're building bigger pens for them, okay? Look at how cool stuff. We got igloo over there. We're using storage bins and stuff, right? How's it looking? Oh, good, okay, right? Storage bins, check this out, everybody. So we're using Amilcar's phone to check and see if our live stream is still good, all right? Now, I'd love to go over and show you the toads, but I'm afraid to. I'm afraid we're gonna lose the signal, right? Okay, over here, check this out, everybody. So look at all these cool areas, right? Shanti, what do you think of that? Donna, what do you think of that? Wade, what do you think of that? Marie, what do you think of that? And Sarah, and I don't want to forget anybody. Hey, this is pretty cool, everybody. Check it out. Okay, there's Franklin, everybody. Franklin is a desert tortoise. He was found in a parking lot, okay? Marie Stubbs says it looks amazing. That's right. We even have praying mantis on board. Look at, right, Mama? And then here's his daughter. Well, daughter or son, I don't really know how to sex praying mantises, but look at, they're here, okay? And we have some totem poles coming in, and so we have over there, see that? We have another desert tortoise. That one's name is Jose. Is a Latino tortoise, and so unfortunately Jose likes to beat up all the other tortoises. Unfortunately, Franklin likes to beat up the other tortoises. Now where'd Freeway go? Here's Freeway. Freeway's heading to the house, right? How cool is that, everybody? Hey, so I'm gonna see if I can venture a little further. Now look at this. How cool is this? So our volunteers, right? They are having a blast going to town because TortoiseLand is a super colorful place. I love the schoolhouse, right? It's where the little tortoises go to school to learn. The front looks really amazing, Kevin, and the people that are doing it, amazing. That's right. We are blessed. We are blessed now to have two different groups, two different companies that organizations, that's the word, organizations that bring us adults with disabilities, and they're great, right? They're really, they really know their stuff, and so that allows Milka and me, Isabel, some others, you know what that's been allowing us to do? Do what we haven't been able to do, is like get this in order, get the workshop finally after 3 years to make it a workshop, right? Okay, so, and guess what? We are boarding tortoises more and more. For instance, who's this guy right here? Is that Shy Girl? No. Is that Digger? No, it's not. Okay, it's a tortoise, goes by the name of Sheldon. Sheldon. Now you all remember, those have been following, remember gorgeous drop dead baby Sheldon. Speaking of which, coming in this morning is a little baby desert tortoise.
Right.
Got a call from a woman yesterday. You wouldn't believe how many calls we get every day, people. Every day. Okay, number one call, it's not about tortoises. Number one call, red ear slider turtles. Everybody wants to dump them, okay? Because why? Well, they get big. They get big fast, okay? Baby Sheldon, says Marie. Oh, I know, it brings tears to my eyes. We did everything to save that little kid, right? And so take a look at this guy right here. So this guy is Sheldon, super friendly. Hi, Sheldon. Hi, Sheldon, right? Oh, hear that? Look at this. It's an old-fashioned car. Oh, I think it just died, right? Uh-oh. How cool is that, everybody? Now, there's the park across the street that we like to bring the tortoises to, okay? And so who's this Sheldon, everybody? Sheldon is super friendly. Hi, pal, come on. Now, here's the thing. He's super friendly. Come on over here, pal. All righty? Come on over here. He's super friendly. We are boarding Sheldon. What's up, pal? Come on. Hey, what's up? Right there. Okay, come on, let's see. Okay, we're boarding Sheldon from a great guy named Will. Will has had Sheldon for several years. Did you know that tortoises can be ticklish? That's right. Sheldon is on the ticklish side of life, right, pal? Okay, so we're boarding him for a couple weeks, okay, and we also are boarding several tortoises, right? And next week we're boarding 3 leopard tortoises for a guy that's going out of town. Okay, do we dare go show you the toads? Do we dare go show you the toads? Now look at it, if you like what you see here, and it's coming along really amazingly. Every week we get to do a little more coloring and stuff, right? All right, we're gonna try to see if we can get over. Now remember, if we lose the live stream, give me about a minute to get back over there, and I have a button now that I can press to reset. Now check this out, everybody. Who's this here? This is another tortoise, African sulcata. Okay, this guy's name Gonzo. Now Gonzo was sick for a while, right, Milka?
Yeah.
He was sick with a terrible flu, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guess what? He's been on antibiotics for a while.
Yeah.
Let's check out that nose. Way better, right?
Yeah.
Way better.
That nose is not
It looks good, right? Nose. Look at this. His nose is. He gets a shot every 5 days, just like Freeway does. And we also had them separated, right?
Yeah.
We have them separated because he has a cold, and so doesn't Freeway. Okay, and so he's got his cool, colorful house. He loves his house. Very psychedelic, he says. Now over here, what's in this bin? Let's go see. Amilcar?
Yeah.
You want to open it up? Right here, okay? So, you know those toads, right? That Curtis wanted so bad. How are they doing? Oh, I see him already. How are they doing? I got to be very careful not to get too close. See him right there?
Yeah.
Look at that, right? Look at that, right? There's one of the toads. How big is he? How big is he? How big is he, right? Let's see. I'm going to try to see if I can get him without the video going back. Come here, honey. Hi. See if we can get him to make his noise. Hi, buddy. Hey. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Hi. Hey, you. What you doing, pal? Hey, well, hold on. Hold on, very securely. Check this out. Hey, this is pretty cool, everybody, because we're able to go all the way back. Hey, pal. Now, usually, if you hold them right about underneath, hey, like this. Let me show you. Come here. Watch. Like that. Like this. Hold on. Right here. Okay, come here. Hold on. Let's see. Right. Okay, hold on. Okay. Shh. Let's listen. Hey, pal. You got something on your mouth. Now, their diet has consisted 99% of crickets, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, you want to say something He says I'm a toad. You know what the difference between a toad and a frog is? Huh? Where's Curtis today? Asked Marie Stubbs. Curtis is at a art fair. Art fair. Those are 2 good words if you're from Boston. He's at an art fair, okay? What's an art fair? Art fair, okay, with his fellow students, okay? He's doing gangbusters good at his art school. In fact, he created he's working on a clay version of Digger. And he's working on 3D modeling for Digger and stuff, okay? For Digger and the others. And he's working on a video game for the TortoiseLand video game. Now, so it's really cool, and we're really proud of him. And this guy, do you want to talk, huh? Want to talk? Let's see. Tell everybody the difference between you and a froggy. Huh? Come here. We want to tell you, huh? You want to talk? You want to talk? He's like, come on, want to talk? No. Okay, well, let's put him away. Okay, so we are going to go now. Now, check this out, okay? This is a really good habitat. Oh, yay! What's that? Oh, how cool is that, everybody? So, dang, I know. He's like, thanks for the cricket. So, see, our hope is to, let me turn around now. Okay, so let's get him down, okay? This is a real good habitat. Hold him real tight. These guys are so, now there's another one in there, right?
Yeah.
He's in there somewhere. Who knows where? Check him out. We don't know where, but these guys are thriving. Fresh vegetation, keep it moist, right?
Yeah.
Lots of crickets, okay? Hello from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's Tracy. Tracy, how you doing? Hey, it's great to have you all aboard. Tracy, we've been showing everybody the new TortoiseLand. So I like to call this TortoiseLand East because behind the gates over there is TortoiseLand West. Kind of a joke because that's east and that's west, okay? But TortoiseLand has expanded, okay? As we expand, so does the cost. And again, I'm gonna plead for help, okay? Plead for help because we need to raise $10,000 by the end of the month. No, by the end of December. Okay, we have an edict by the board of directors, $10,000 by the end of December. We have to prove we can be self-supporting through our own, efforts and donations. And we're hoping to get some grant money. If any of you have any idea and you want to help us, and you don't have to live here. You can live in England. You can live anywhere. Okay, so in order to help us help the tortoises. Speaking of this guy, looks so much like Digger. Okay, but not quite as big. But that is Sheldon, baby Sheldon. Not baby Sheldon, not really a baby, but we are boarding this guy, right? We're boarding this guy. Hey, you want to go unlock the TortoiseLand gates? Okay, so we're going to take you now. So this guy we're boarding, okay? Look, check these habitats out, okay? This one we call Biterville, okay? Because the tortoises in here, okay, like to bite everybody, okay? Not everybody, okay? Okay, I've never had a tortoise bite me ever in 25 years, okay? It's tough for rescues right now, and you do great work. Thank you so much, Donna. It's very tough, we have a really good following, and it's really tough to get those donations in, So we're trying real hard, and if you guys have any ideas, if you want to jump on our social media train and help us figure out, we have 260,000 people on Instagram. How do we translate that into money? And I don't mean money like I'm a money grubber. How do we translate that into, thank you, Tracy, right? How do we translate that into people donating to us? We have to raise 10 grand by December 31st, or TortoiseLand will be forced to go into, hiatus, okay? We don't want that to happen. Now check this out, okay? Here we go. Okay, there's this guy over there, okay? So we have all these nice sections, okay? Check it out. We use this one here for a lot of the smaller kids, okay? Of which we brought over to the other section of TortoiseLand where we have the heat mats, okay? Now, we reached out to our heat mat company that had been our sponsor last year. Reached out to them and said, hey, it's Osborne Industries, in Kansas, and said, hey, we've expanded and we really need your help. And they unfortunately said they can't help us. They said we'll give you a 15% discount. That's nice, but we need help in a bigger way. So if you guys have any connections to a heat mat company, or donations, we could use several heat mats, right? Doghouse 1, Tortoise House 2, Tortoise House 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could use about 9 heat mats, okay? That's another way you could donate, right? You could reach out to me, okay? Not just via email. Best way to reach out to is through our phone number. And I'm not allowed to give that out here because they will shut us down. But I am allowed to tell you that if you go to Google Maps and you put in TortoiseLand, not only will you see where we are in Southern California, but it'll have all our information. Now, you could do 2 things. The phone number's there. You could text Kevin. Don't call, but text me. Hey, Kev, this is blank. Watch your videos. I want to help TortoiseLand. How do I donate? Okay, for instance, right? And also, guess what? You could go to TortoiseLand on Google Maps, leave a review. You could say, hey, I watch your stuff. It's really great. 5 stars, That's super helpful to us. It takes you like 2 minutes. So if you could do that, that'd be amazing, okay? I see you, Shanty. Hey, Shanty. Can you guys see each other on the live stream? Is that possible? I never So, because I see you, Donna, saying I see you, Shanty. Maybe you mean you see her on the text chat. If you're watching, people, so there's a lot of people watching right now, and a few of you are on here with the chats. Okay, am I hidden? No, you're not hidden because I can see you and I can read you. I see her messages. Me too. Okay, so check it out. So, ready, everybody? Okay, check it out. How cool is this, everybody? Look, we figured it out, right, Amilcar?
Yeah.
Amilcar, he has his phone. Hey, nice case. I like that color. Right, and so we figured out that if it gets frozen, he's gonna see it, and I have a button now. I have a way to unfreeze it because that's been a huge problem. Now, Amilcar, why don't you take us to not the old tours? Take us to TortoiseLand West. Okay, all right. So you guys and gals, if you missed it, take a look here. The new TortoiseLand right here. Ready for this? Okay. Oh, there's Franklin. Hold on. Hi, Franklin. There's Franklin. Franklin is a beautiful desert tortoise found in a shopping center on a hot summer day a couple of weeks ago in about an hour plus drive south of LA. Okay. Unfortunately, like a lot of male desert tortoises, he likes to bob that head. Hey, you don't bob your head, huh? But look at this great stuff. Look at this artwork. Our volunteers, adults with disabilities, they punched up. This is Max's beautiful memorial marker, right? And you know, it's been there for years. It was just a plain green, and guess what? It's not plain anymore. Okay, so we're recycling planters, hey, like that. Even the garbage pails. Look at, turn them all into color. Now look what's coming up here, people. This is pretty cool. Hey, look what's coming up. This is the old TortoiseLand sign. Okay, so place this sign in 2019 with a beautiful partner I had at the time named Durant. Okay, we painted this ourselves and we hung it up in the old TortoiseLand. It's not old. If I say old TortoiseLand, that's not right. It's not old. It's the beautiful TortoiseLand right there. This is an extension. But this sign now, okay, this sign, we're waiting until when the volunteers get back tomorrow. One of the assignments is going to be, let's kick butt and let's make this TortoiseLand sign just absolutely great. And guess what, people? It's going to hang. We're going to have pillars. So when you walk in, right, you're going to see a beautiful sign that says TortoiseLand, okay? And everybody's, all the volunteers are going to keep painting. We got more fencing to put up, okay? All right, now we're going to tell a story. See this right here? This glass tank, which we're not real fond of, but at least this one has a screen on top, okay? This tank has two little tortoises in it, okay? Had two little tortoises. One of them named Turbo. The other, let's see, do you guys remember? Turbo, I'm sorry, Bumps, okay? Marie remembered it, Turbo and Bumps, okay? Two little, in fact, why don't we go see them? Let's go see Turbo and Bumps. Two little babies miraculously saved from a giant hawk. That's the story. That's right. If you haven't seen it, you go to our videos. Okay, it's not a short. Go to our videos and check out that story. Let's go see them. Okay, let's go see them. All right. So here we go, everybody. Let's see. Okay, if anybody is connected with Toyota, okay, remember again, everybody, we need to raise 10 grand by the end of December 31st, in order for TortoiseLand to continue operations, okay? So all of you out there, if you're like, oh gosh, I don't want that to happen, then guess what? Get to go to GoFundMe, just go to GoFundMe TortoiseLand and drop in a couple bucks. Or go to PayPal /TortoiseLand, drop in a couple bucks. The difference between GoFundMe and the PayPal, they're both PayPal, but the GoFundMe funds us once a month, okay? PayPal funds us instantly. So doesn't Zelle. Instantly. You give your donation, instantly goes into an account. And for a company, for a nonprofit like us, it's crucial, you know, because sometimes it's hard to wait for the whole month. But regardless, we love you. So guess what? Guess what? So check it out. Anybody who's connected with Toyota knows that this FJ Cruiser, I have been promoting this vehicle ever since I got it in 2009, okay? It just goes and goes and goes, and we need Toyota to sponsor us, okay? Let me see. We need Toyota to sponsor us. In order to do that, we need to have a connection at Toyota. We need somebody at Toyota that has say or has influence to go to their marketing department, right? And tell the big bosses at Toyota, this place called TortoiseLand on the Tortoise Guy has promoted this vehicle for years. We even have drone shots, and I have a slogan for Toyota that's so awesome. I should trademark it, but I'll let you trademark it, Toyota. How cool is this? They do a commercial, throw a tortoise in the back. Maybe you see my legs, all this stuff, okay? And guess what? So the commercial goes 30 seconds, right? And pick up a tortoise, and you know, we drive up to some rough terrain, you know, right? And we drop the tortoise off, or vice versa, right? So it ends with the slam of the Toyota door. The Toyota takes off, and you know what it says? And the tortoise is inside. You know what it says? You ready for this slogan? Toyota, tough as a tortoise. Come on, Toyota, tough as a tortoise. Come on, is that a good commercial? That's a great commercial. Anyone out there, somebody related to Toyota, somebody knows somebody that works at Toyota, okay? Please travel, get that over to them, right? Again, how do you get Kevin's phone number? Sounds good. That's right, Shanti, right? It's great. I'm telling you, if somebody at Toyota could get wind of what we do, we're a nonprofit, and we do great work, and we work with adults with disabilities, and we're in a second preschool. How about that? We got a second preschool that called us. I'm going to shut my mouth. Let's go look at what's going on in TortoiseLand. But anybody, please, if you know anybody at Toyota, if you know anybody at Toyota, this FJ Cruiser, even though they don't make them anymore, it doesn't matter. Sponsor us, dude. We need a sponsorship. Sponsorship would save TortoiseLand. All right, speaking of, let's go take a look. Remember I told you about those two new babies, Bumps and Turbo? Check this out, everybody. You are entering TortoiseLand, okay? Let's test your knowledge, everybody. Let's look at this beautiful, beautiful mural work, okay? Let's test your knowledge, everybody, okay? What kind of tortoise is this? And what's the name of this tortoise? I know some of you know for sure, okay? Come on, somebody get in the chat there. What kind of tortoise is this? So, come on. Let's start off with what kind of tortoise is this? Right here. Redfoot, Shanty Simon. I knew that was coming. And do anybody know the name of this Redfoot? I'll give you a hint. It has something to, yeah, Redfoot. Okay, Redfoot, that's the second one. Absolutely. Donna got it. Shanty got it. Marie got it. Okay, Redfoot. Now, what is the name? Who is this dude? I'll give you a hint. It starts off with, well, it has to do with his color of his head. And it might start with the word big, okay? No, not Juvie, not Juvie. Juvie does not have that cherry head, okay? Juvie, oh, look at this, okay? Juvie does not have, how about Big Red? Now check this out. Check this out, everybody. Look at Amilcar. Hey, everybody, I want you to thank Amilcar, okay? Big Red, that's right, Maurice, that's right, Big Red. Hey, everybody, I want you to thank Amilcar personally right here in the chats, because without this guy, TortoiseLand wouldn't exist. I could not do it. I would have to drive off a cliff in my Toyota, tough as a tortoise, okay? And hopefully survive, because it's tough as a tortoise. But seriously, I couldn't do it, okay? Redfoot, Mr. Big. Okay, Wade, you're close, but it's Big Red, okay? So Shanty says, Amilcar, big heart, okay? So couldn't do it without this guy. Now here. You right? Thank you. And guess what? We do pay him because we have to, right? We have him. So the money that we need to get in you know, and the salary is so modest that I tell them all the time, as more money comes in, we get them a bigger salary. Okay, so if any of you out there and you're like, oh, I'm sitting on 10 grand and I don't know what to do with it, nonprofit 501c3 called TortoiseLand. We could use every dime. Okay, GoFundMe backslash TortoiseLand, PayPal backslash TortoiseLand, Zealous. Just type in my email address, tortoiseguyKevin@gmail.com for your Zelle, and TortoiseLand will come right up, and you know that you got us. Okay, okay, real simple. Now let's go check out these guys. Right. All right. So remember. Okay. So remember, if you haven't seen the video yet, turn these guys around. Let's see what they say on the back of their shell. Oh, look at this. There's bumps. And there's turbo. Now, you all night remember that we have a tortoise, an African sulcata, goes by the name of Turbo, right? And she's a beauty. Now, if you haven't seen the video, we dropped the video this morning, okay? And these two were saved seconds, literally, no exaggeration, right? These two babies, if Julie, okay, the human mother, hadn't come out to the front yard when she did, you would not be looking at these guys. They would be gone. Why? A giant hawk. What do you mean, a giant hawk? Well, go to the video and watch it. It's a miracle story, okay? Miracle story also about timing. The fact that she opened the door to check on these guys when she did. A giant hawk. Okay, so we're gonna go now inside TortoiseLand. And I thank you all for watching, okay? It is poor babies, Donna, but guess what? Thank God, by the grace of God, right, that they're okay. All right, so here's TortoiseLand West, everybody. Ready? You know, we've made a lot of improvements here. Look at this. So this is also the handiwork of our beautiful Adults with Disabilities program. It's like the whole motto here is don't be boring. And as far as color goes, guess what? As far as the rules of the color, guess what? There are no rules. Okay. Queen of Needles. Sarah says, I have hawks too. My two babies are about 10 pounds. Should I be concerned? You know, I'm going to say probably, because I'm no expert. We have hawks here too, and I've seen them up in the trees, looking for the squirrels.
Yeah.
Never seen them closer than that, but that doesn't mean they're not here. And this morning, scary thing, right, Amoka? Yeah. This morning, right there in that tree, right there, and there's the new TortoiseLand right there. There was a big something in that tree. Hold on, let me clean this. Okay, there was a big something in that tree. The squirrels were jumping branches to branches. One of the squirrels dropped to the ground, okay, and was injured. So what was that creature? Was it a hawk? It was a big creature. Could be. So why? Maybe the hawk can't take off with a 10-pound tortoise, but you know what the hawk can do? Just like what happens to the crows and the desert tortoises in the desert, which they never had before till mankind came. What a hawk could do, ready for this? What a hawk could do, just like what the crows do. The crows jump on the back of the tortoises. Jump on the back right there. So the tortoise natural instinct is to take off. So what the crow does is peck at their head, okay? The tortoise just keeps running, trying to escape. And so the more they try to escape, the more they are able to peck their head and kill them. So I don't see why that couldn't apply to 10-pound tortoises as well. It's their instinct to run, right? If you feel something on your back, you're going to run, okay? Not knowing and understanding that crow is counting on you running, so it can kill them, right? Crow beaks are terrible. That's right. And you know what? And I've seen crows. I was lucky enough one day to save a baby squirrel, okay? Because I saw a group of crows take him out of the mother's nest. Literally, take him out of the mother's nest. The mother went crazy, and they took the little baby squirrel, and they flew down and put him in the middle of the road. All the crows surrounded the little baby. Well, guess what? Kevin was right there. So Kevin ran in there. I screamed and yelled. Got those mothers out of there, and I was able to save that baby. But if I wasn't there, and if it was split seconds later, they would have torn them apart. Crows are very smart. They've seen things where crows can count. Anyways, so now I am concerned about the front area, okay? Because we do put a lot of our little guys out. Now I'm going to shut my mouth, and we're going to go take a look at what's going on in TortoiseLand, okay? Check this out. One, we need to rehome more than any other kind of tortoises. We need to rehome our little guys. Our little desert not our littlest. Okay, the little baby sulcatas, of course, everybody wants those, okay? But what's happened is, as these guys get a little bigger, before they're on the bigger size, and they're like at this adorable size. Hey, pal, right here, right? Hey, buddy. So, remember, guys come from all kinds of ways, okay? All kinds of ways. And so, you might go, oh my God, pyramiding and all that. Well, you know what? Yes, but also, thank God they got rescued, right? Thank God they got rescued. Thank God somebody cared enough to bring them in. You know what I mean? So as far as permitting goes, yes, this permitting. Is it going to hurt the tortoise? Not really. And it would have to be severe permitting, right? Now, look who wants to say hi. Come here. Look who's over here looking to say hi. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we are lucky enough now we have about a dozen red-foot tortoises, okay? A dozen, okay? So, Big Red's not going anywhere. Neither is Big Mama. Neither is Marmalade. Neither is Juvie, okay? Plus, oh my gosh, let's see if I can find our two, what were baby Redfoots that have gotten so big now in 2.5 years, you won't believe it. All right, so we're going to go this way. Let's go see what's going on. Hey, I want to thank you for continuing to watch. If you like what you see, forgive me, everybody, if I say it again. But if you like what you see, and there's a whole lot to like, okay? There's a whole lot to like. If you like what you see and you like what we do, please help us continue the good work, okay? By supporting us, okay? By reaching out and supporting us, by going to GoFundMe, /TortoiseLand. Oh, okay. Here's another. Can you guess who this is, everybody? I'm going to give you a hint. She is the ambassador to TortoiseLand. She is the gentle giant. Her dad's name is Max. Okay? Max passed away. Okay? She couldn't be friendlier. She's extremely ticklish. Okay? She's ticklish. Yes, tortoises can feel through their shell. Okay? And she loves to get a good shell rub. Okay? And who is she? What's her name? Okay? Shanty got it right. Shanty, you get 10 points and a free trip to Los Angeles to TortoiseLand. I wish I could do that. Okay? Wish we could do that. Okay? Maybe one of these days, is one of you, Toyota, again, everybody jump on Toyota. Find out who at Toyota is in marketing. Find out who you might know that's the vice president, that's somebody, doesn't have to be vice president, but somebody that can turn Toyota on to what we do, all the videos we've done, and the slogan, Toyota, tough as a tortoise. Okay? Now, guess what? You said Digger? Absolutely, okay? Digger is, she's going on 7 years old now. 7 years old. A lot of people are shocked when they come to TortoiseLand. We have a lot of people come to TortoiseLand, right, Milka? Yeah. Every day now, huh? On the weekends, so many people come, okay? So what we're doing now, guess what? As TortoiseLand gets more and more cool, we ask people for donations just to come in. We have to. So we had a family came recently. All this family gets out of a car in front of TortoiseLand, and I'm like, hi, who are you? And they say, how cool is this? They say, hey, it was the only one that could speak English was the dad with his kids and mom and wife and sisters. And he says, hey, we looked you up and we're here in LA visiting. We're from Bangladesh and we want to come see the tortoises. And I'm like, well, and he gives me $100 bill. So I say, okay, so how cool is that, everybody? So check it out. So there's Dig, okay? There's beautiful Digger. Now, eventually, we're gonna find a home for her. Okay, forever home. But guess what? Not for a while, because why? She is the true ambassador to TortoiseLand. Why is that? Well, because she's active. We bring her to all the events, and she runs around. She's not afraid of anybody, and she's just so fun. Okay, we are getting into our second preschool, everybody, coming up next month. Okay, how cool is that? Because it's about teaching kids not only how cool these guys are, but that they're gonna go extinct if we don't do something about it. Okay, now, okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, hey pal, what's going on here? Some of our little guys again. Okay, here's some of our little guys. Again, this is our little African sulcatas. Let's see, right here. All right, and right, is this a girl or a boy? Wow, we don't know yet. Okay, but this little kid, right? These guys need forever homes, people, right? And who's this? Oh my goodness! Wait, we got to tell this story. You want to hold this kid? And why don't you bring her over to Digger? You guys aren't gonna believe this story. All right, okay. Check this out. Now, see if anybody can tell who this guy is. This tests your knowledge of, for those who've been sticking with us for a while, and might just know who this guy is. Girl, it's a girl. Okay, check it out. It's a girl, right? She got a bit of a underbite. You see that? Underbite. You call that an overbite. I think it's an underbite, right? She's had that since she was born. She would have died because she could never eat on her own. Okay, she loves the red pellets, huh? She loves the dragon
Flowers.
yeah, the dragon.
Red pellets.
Yeah, right. She loves, right.
Reptiles.
Okay, do you still have the baby Russians? We have, we do. Okay, we do. Okay, we with it's been hard. They were doing so good, and now they're struggling. Okay, so they're in quarantine. Really, quarantine. That's not the word, but they're very. We're having a rough time with them. So thank you for asking. Right. Okay. So this girl, let's come over here. Come on over here with her. No, check this out. Okay. Okay, so who is, okay, if you hold the tortoise up too long, they're gonna pee, right? Okay, now check it out, all right? Right here, let's see. Okay, everybody, Bean, that's right, Queen Sarah, you got it right. Hey, it's really cool to be testing everybody. The winner gets to donate $10,000 to us. How about that? Yeah. But you don't have to be the winner to donate any money to us. We need the money. We need to raise $10,000 by the end of December. Okay. Oh, listen. So I'm going to give you something. Bean, believe it or not, everybody, ready for this? Bean, come here, honey. Bean, okay? You ready for this? Believe it or not, Bean is Digger's sister. That's right, Digger, sister, okay? Born from the same clutch of eggs, born at the same time as Digger, okay? And Bean has barely grown, okay? But Bean is the sweetheart of TortoiseLand, right, baby Bean? Okay, look at this, okay? She was born genetically troubled, right? Look at this, for comparison. There's Bean, and there's her sister, right? Okay? Right there, like this. She was born with the raised shell. She couldn't eat for the first year. And listen to her. She's very sensitive, right? She's a very sensitive girl. Very sensitive girl. So I've always kept her with the smaller sulcatas and tortoises, okay? And she is extra special, okay? And she, guess what? So she's been my precious girl. A couple times a year, she goes in to Dr. Shackley, who also calls her the most special of the tortoises, but don't tell the other tortoises, okay? And she, I would let her go. I would adopt her out to one of the people like you all that watch the show and support, that understand how incredibly precious she is. Okay, she's incredibly special. She would really thrive. She thrives here, but she really is a one-on-one kind of tortoise. She's scared. She loves papaya. She's a good eater, and she's grown. Of course, not like her sister. Okay, but I would let her go free to a person that would love her and treat her with the preciousness that she is. Okay, so think about it. If you're out watching and you're like, how do I get to TortoiseLand? How do I come? How do I find out about these guys? How do I adopt? How do I donate money? Go to Google Maps. Go to TortoiseLand. You'll not only see where we are located, you're going to see all the information, including phone number. Text me. Do not call. Get too many calls, cannot look. But if you text and say, Kev, I watch your show, I'm interested in adoption, I want to come visit, I want to donate, how do I help? I want to volunteer, what can I do? Text, okay? And if you're watching and you like what we do, right? Right? Well, here's the thing. You said all Max's kids' temperament are good. Well, kinda. Why? All right, I'm gonna put Bean away. You wanna put Bean up? Okay. So Bean is big enough now that we will let her roam around out front and stuff with the smaller kids. Go, Bean. Yeah, right there. Okay. So guess what? So all the temperaments are good. Well, kind of true, right? Kind of true. The exception is this girl right here. Okay, who is this, everybody? Who is this? She got an S on her back. She is the largest sulcata here at TortoiseLand. She is a girl. She just laid eggs again. And she is extremely, here's the hint. Here's the hint. What's her name? The winner gets to donate $10,000 to TortoiseLand, right? Okay, her name, Shy Girl. That's right, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, it's awesome that your babies are 10 pounds. Sarah, right? Is it true to say that your babies came from right here from TortoiseLand? And Sarah, where do you live? Here in Southern California, right? Right, Sarah? And did your babies not come from here? It's been a few years, and here that they're 10 pounds off the hook, right? Okay, so Sarah had it right. Shy Girl. Okay, wait, and let's see. Wait, that was Marie said it. Marie said first. Shy Girl, Queen Anito, Shy Girl, yes, Escondido. The two kids you got, are they from here, from TortoiseLand? I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure that one of them had a lot of trouble. Is that true? Pretty sure that was the situation. Don't quite remember, right? But Sarah has been with me for a long time, 2023. They came right here from TortoiseLand. Okay, so Shy Girl, everybody. Shy Girl's incredible. You know how many eggs she's laid? Okay, does anybody want to guess? Okay, does anybody want to guess? So the thing about Shy Girl, see, is, okay, say her temperament is what I would call, what would you call her temperament? Meaning her personality. Shy, right? She lives up to the name, okay? After being 10 years here, okay? 10 years, she is still shy, right, girl? Right there. See? This is how she is. It's crazy, right? It is crazy, okay? She has never really come out of her shell. Did I say that? You know that was coming. She never has come out of her shell. So consequently, but amazingly, she is a baby factory and a egg laying factory. How many eggs has she laid in the last 2.5 years? You're not going to believe it, because I'm not going to believe it, okay? Guess. How many eggs has she laid? Let's see. We'll go with this. A, 100 eggs. B, 200 eggs. C, 350 eggs. D, 425 eggs. Okay. You pick one of those. Marie says 200 eggs, okay? So who comes closest to the right number gets to donate $1,000 to TortoiseLand. Okay? Who is it? Tracy Caesar says D. Shandy Simon says C. Anyone else want to guess before I reveal? Queen Anita Sarah says 100. All right, you ready for this? Brace yourselves, everybody. Shy Girl has laid in the last about 3 years. Somebody's smacking around in there. You ready for this? Unprecedented. 400 plus eggs. 400 plus eggs. Okay? Now, you might say, how the heck Kevin stopped mating her with other tortoises? Not the case. Last time she made it with a boy was a year ago, maybe, at the most. You know, we just don't have males around, hanging around anymore, okay? Who's that? Who we got? Who's that kid, huh?
I don't know.
Who's that kid? Who's that? Who are you, buddy? Who are you packing or smacking around there? One of the cicadas, huh? That's right. Not born here, is a rescue, okay? So a big thing about these guys, cicadas, you got to know they go big. And so when they're cutesy tootsy as little kids, which they are, well, she's 10 years old. So how about that, everybody? 400 plus eggs. So the last time she made it with a male, probably a year ago. So how does she keep laying eggs? Well, did you know a female tortoise can continue to lay eggs, fertile eggs, from a male, even if they have not mated for years and years? True story. Look that one up. One of the incredible ways they are survivors. So, okay, so Shy Girl, everybody, she lives up to her name to this day. We used to have a whole video series called Shy Girl versus the World. Here's Tortellini. Tortellini is here on, we're boarding Tortellini, hey? We're boarding her. She's doing good. Now check this out, everybody. Okay, we have Escalia, a 5-year-old juvenile desert tortoise. Hi, honey. Okay, that's Missouri tortoise chow right there. Okay, who's in here? Well, let's see. We got more of our small African cicadas. Okay, over there, more of our little guys. Check it out, everybody. This is TortoiseLand's red ear slider pond. We've been busy working on this too. Look at it. Want to go to Hawaii? Just go that way, okay? Keep going west. Check this out. So look at this guy right here, okay? That's our biggest red ear slider that was found crossing the road. Now, here's the thing. We cannot take any more red ear sliders, so don't ask. We can't do it, okay? Can't do it, hey? So, and if you're considering a red ear slider for a pet, I urge you to think about it because they get big fast. As soon as they get big, guess what? They poop and pee, and it's a really nightmare for people to keep the tanks clean. Okay. Now we have some beautiful. Now we're gonna test your knowledge. This message is held for review. Let's read it just for fun. They store sperm. That's right. Show it. That's a great, I don't know, so funny, stored for review, right? Who knows why? Okay, Marie's absolutely right. Now check this out, everybody. So somewhere in this red ear slider pen is more than a red ear slider. This guy, I'll give you a hint, was found on Hollywood Boulevard, okay? And hey, Amilcar, yo, hey, Amilcar, where you at? Amilcar? Okay, hold on. Okay, was found. Let's see. I hear somebody in there. Okay, hey, Amilcar, go to the front. Go to the front. I think she's here. Okay. All right, you all. Hey. Okay. So wait, we're gonna go here. I think that the baby, the baby desert tortoise, okay, has arrived. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Here's these guys. Now they're covered in calcium. Everybody covered in calcium. So we gotta scrub them up. But these are our little guys. Okay. This 2 leopards right here. This leopard was found on the street. Look at this, the Burmese star tortoise also found. Crazy, right? Okay, these guys, like I said, they're all covered in calcium. But let's check this out. Let's see if she's here, everybody, okay? Hi, Digger. So we got this call. Got a call from a woman who found a desert tortoise baby crossing the street. Guess what? We're gonna wrap it up for today because I got to get this call about this little baby desert tortoise that was rescued. Your participation, everybody, has been amazing. Hollywood Sushi, exactly right. What does she look like? Hold on, everybody. I'm going to show you. What does he look like? He was found on Hollywood Boulevard, walking on the sidewalk at rush hour. Believe it or not, okay? He remains precious and super special. And it turns out he's exotic, and we named him Hollywood for Hollywood Boulevard Sushi because he looks like a sushi roll. How cool is that? So everybody, please keep watching. Check out the video we just dropped about the 2 babies tortoises saved by a hawk. And please support us. GoFundMe /TortoiseLand, PayPal /TortoiseLand. Zell us the money instead of my phone number. Zell to my email address, thetortoiseguyKevin@gmail.com. You can find our number at by Google Maps. Type in TortoiseLand. You'll find all our information. Go to leave a review. Give us 5 stars. Please help us today. Hollywood Sushi and everybody, say goodbye.